Yeah, it was a solid weekend on the men's side. Obviously, our goal for the weekend was to win, and we did fall short of that. But as a performance as a whole, we did solid execution. We're in the heat of some big training right now, so we're still kind of recovering a bit from that. But all things considered, we had a pretty solid outing at the championships. So yeah, the course was it was 4 2K loops, and within that loop there was probably about a 200-meter stretch where it was pretty muddy. They threw down some mulch, but it was still pretty muddy, and the footing was not ideal. And there was 2 or 3 pretty sharp turns throughout the course, which were also pretty muddy, and several people on our own team went down, as well as many people from other teams. It was part of the course was pretty tactical. You really had to slow things down and take a bit of a strategic approach to it. But as far as it affected my race, I think I handled it pretty well. I did have to slow down, had a few trip ups, but I never hit the ground at all. Well, as far as for the three of us up front, I personally I wanted to be in the top 10. That was a goal I set for myself at the start of the year. But for the three of us, I think we may have fell short just a bit of what we were expecting ourselves to perform. But I do not think they were real crucial to the overall outcome of the team. But I think we pretty much performed how we expected to. For this week, this is a pretty big week for us. Just to kind of regroup mentally. Obviously we fell short of our goal of beating Grand Valley at the championships. So we're gonna have to kind of retune mentally for the regional race next weekend, and physically we're gonna tone back on the volume a little bit. We're gonna start tuning up the fine details in order to make sure we're ready to roll for regionals, because there's a lot more on the line there. So I think it's going to be a pretty light week. We still have to build up, as the ultimate goal is the national championships, which are 4 weeks out. So we cannot enter full taper just yet. But we're going to have to start taking things a little bit lighter this week. Yeah, with coming off of a successful track season, I did fall short of qualifying for the national meet in track, but that was a really big confidence boost for me. Performing at a higher level in track and field than I did in cross country last year. Knowing that I was able to train at a higher level and compete with guys that I would not have expected myself to compete with at this time in my career that was really motivating and really helped me train through the summer and reach the level that I'm at now. Right, the course for regionals is going to be a pretty flat course, so it'll be a fast race, and it's going to be a pretty good test of our fitness, which is our fitness is there. So we're going to be ready for it. But with the course being flat, and it now is a 10K course from all season, we've been racing 8K courses. I think it'll be a great race, between Michigan Tech, Grand Valley, Southern Indiana, and Saginaw Valley. There's going to be Walsh will be up there too. There's going to be those 5 teams that are really going to be the ones to watch for qualifying for the national championships. The classes are going well. They, it's always busy. It's hard to find time where there's really nothing going on. But I think I have adapted really well to the student and athlete separate part of here at Michigan Tech, and I think that athletics keep me balanced, keep me in line. But yeah, classes are going well. There's not much else to say on that part.